Châlons-en-Champagne is a city in France. It is the capital of both the department of Marne and the region of Champagne-Ardenne, despite being only a quarter the size of the city of Reims. Formerly called Châlons-sur-Marne, the city was officially renamed in 1998. It should not be confused with the Burgundian town of Châlons-sur-Saône. History. Châlons is conjectured to be the site of several battles, including the Battle of Châlons fought in A.D. 274 between Roman Emperor Aurelian and Emperor Tetricus I of the Gallic Empire. The Catalonian Fields was the site of the Battle of Châlons in 451, which turned back the westward advance of Attila. A sign pointing toward Châlons-sur-Marne is briefly seen in It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown during the World War I flying ace scene. Main sites: St. Etienne's Cathedral, including parts of the first Romanesque cathedral built in the 12th century. Nevertheless, it was mainly rebuilt in Gothic style. The west facade and two close spans were added in the 17th century. Notre-Dame-en-Vaux Church, part of the UNESCO World Heritage. Built between 1157 and 1217, the collegiate church had a cloister and was a place of pilgrimage in the 12th century. And Muséum du Cloître de Notre-Dame-en-Vaux 12th century. St. Alpin, perhaps the oldest church of the city. It was rebuilt around 1170 in Gothic style, but still marked by the Romanesque style. Hôtel de Ville. It has a facade representative of the neoclassic period of the end of the 18th century. The steps of the building are protected by 4 stone lions. Porte Sainte-Croix, previously called Porte Dauphine, this gate was one of the entries into the city. It was dedicated to Marie Antoinette when she came via Châlons on her way to Paris to marry the future King Louis XVI of France. Ancient Hôtel des Intendants of Champagne. Today home to the prefecture of the Champagne-Ardenne region and prefecture of the Marne. Le Cirque. The Old Town Circus, completed in 1899, is sheltering the Centre National des Arts du Cirque. Cloister Notre-Dame-en-Vaux. Hôtel de Ville. Old Town of Châlons. Châlons Cathedral. Interior view of St. Alpin. Transport. The Gare de Châlons-en-Champagne railway station is served by the TGV network with service to and from Paris Gare de Lyon. Other destinations are Reims, Saint-Dizier, Nancy, Bar-le-Duc and Verdun. Additionally, Châlons is connected with the Champagne TGV station, near Reims, with high-speed trains going to Lille, Nantes, Rennes and Paris Charles de Gaulle Airport. Châlons is located at the intersection of 2 major axes, A4 motorway, going from Paris to Strasbourg, towards Reims and Metz, A26 motorway, going from Lille to Lyon, towards Reims, Troyes and Dijon. Châlons is also served by an international airport devoted to shipping, ranking 3rd in France with almost 60,000 tons of freight passing through each year. Local transportation is provided by SITAC buses. Education. University-level Arts et Métiers Paris Tech, a national engineering graduate school. This teaching and research center was established in 1806. Students can attend courses focused on mechanical and industrial engineering. Centre National des Arts du Cirque, which is a circus arts learning center created in 1985. Each year about 20 students learn all the disciplines of modern circus arts. Institut Universitaire Technologique of Reims, Châlons, Charleville, a branch of the University of Reims Champagne-Ardenne. Institut Universitaire de Formation des Maîtres, a branch of the University of Reims Champagne-Ardenne. Sport. ESPE Basket. Châlons-en-Champagne is a Châlons basketball team. A temporary firing range was used for some shooting events at the 1924 Summer Olympics in Paris. Twin towns, sister cities. Châlons-en-Champagne is twinned with Ilkeston, United Kingdom, Neuss, Germany. Camp de Mormelen. The Camp de Mormelen is a military camp of circa 10,000 hectares located near Mormelen-le-Grand, 22 kilometers north. It was created at the behest of Napoleon III and opened the 30th of August 1857 during the Second French Empire. The initial purpose was simply for practicing military maneuvers, but it quickly turned into a showcase of the French Imperial Army, a theatrical propaganda display, where French citizens could meet the army and watch parades. Each year the camp was transformed into a town of tents and wooden chalets. The camp survived the fall of the Second Empire in 1870, but changed into a training camp and a departure point for troops engaging in overseas operations. The camp is used for military maneuvers and cavalry training, along with the neighboring 2,500-hectare Camp de Moronvillers. Firing of live ordnance is prohibited. Births. Châlons-en-Champagne was the birthplace of Martin Acquer, David Blondel, Protestant clergyman; Claude Despentes, French theologian; Jean Talon, first intendant of New France; Nicolas Appert, inventor of the appetization and the preservation of food; Joseph-François Mangan, designer of the St. Patrick's Old Cathedral and the New York City Hall; Henry Dagonet, psychiatrist; Adolphe Willet, painter; Maurice Renard, writer; Etienne Omichon, engineer, considered father of the helicopter; Robert Louis Antrel, painter; Cabot, comic strip artist and caricaturist; Xavier Bertrand, politician; Jacques Massu, paratrooper general. Deaths. Châlons-en-Champagne was the death place of George Canning, 1st Baron Garver, diplomat and Fellow of the Royal Society of London, nephew to British Prime Minister George Canning. Clyde Fitch, American dramatist. Image.